I've always been comfortable in the water. Different than any other experience that I'd ever had with water. You would think they're, oh yeah, it's, going in, coming out. I can't imagine waiting any longer than that moment to realize that Christ is my Savior. Basically, it's the beginning of my life. Everything before that, it's just kind of gray. I had gone to church when I was a little bit younger and didn't really feel connected with it at all. I just remember everything revolved around memorizing the books of the Bible and, my parents dragging us out the door basically on Sunday morning. So I really wanted to connect to the church starting around middle school, about 13. Just as I started to really enjoy going into really enjoy reading the Bible and going to church, I started getting good at swimming. We trained Monday through Sunday, so Sunday morning practices got in the way of Sunday morning services. Throughout early high school, I just basically stopped going to church. Well, some of the things that Jason and I really started to get serious talking about as we were preparing to get married were how are we going to raise our children eventually. I was raised in a very open religious family. My mom was a Buddhist, my father was Christian, my two older sisters were very involved in church, and my younger sister and I were not very much. And Jason was raised in a Catholic family. I decided to start church shopping when I was pregnant, and it became kind of a mission to find a place that suited both of us so that we could raise the girls in the church. I was blessed enough to share a wall with Mark Boris at Tulane, and after months of convincing, Jason and I brought the girls out to Vintage one Sunday, and that's kind of where we began. It was just another Sunday at church. We went outside to support all of the people being baptized. I just thought it was really great, and Rob asked us, if you feel like that today's the day, that you need to be saved, raise your hand. And I don't even know what happened, arm in the air. I had been asked that question hundreds of times, I think. Never felt an urge or a need to be baptized. I honestly felt like I've never been ready. I've never been good enough, not sin-free enough, and it just seemed like, like something else put my hand in the air. I almost didn't even know what was going on until Wendy tapped me on the shoulder and was like, "Lena, do we need to talk?" And so it was pretty amazing. I felt that day a burden just lifted. It was like I was carrying a backpack full of bricks my whole life that you just can't get rid of. And you try to take it off, and you might find 10 seconds of happiness, and then it just kind of climbs back on your back somehow. And that day I lost it. It was that burden was just, it disappeared, and I felt, I literally felt lighter. If you're waiting for the perfect moment, to be ready, to be prepared, to be, good enough to be saved, then you're going to wait your entire life. There's no better time than right now. Now is the perfect time. Don't waste another minute of your life without God, because it's just amazing to know every day when you wake up that you're blessed, that you're going to continue to be blessed, and that you have the ability to be a light in someone else's life. Invite God into your life as soon as possible, and if now's the moment, let it be now.